live. What is up, everybody? It is Chris from OMGMTG. Got some phenomenal games today of Pennies to Power. I'm going to call it that now, basically to show everyone that you don't have to spend a lot of money to have powerful, fun decks. We have some great people joining us today. So we're going to start right from the get-go, start with our player in the top left corner, and get right into these games because we want to play and have a lot of fun with this. Why skip a beat, you know?
Hell yeah.
All right, you are going ahead, Eric.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I got to draw my 7, but I will tell you where I'm from. I am EBshinee. You can find me on every social media platform. YouTube, it's EBshinee6. I play Pauper every Monday. Chris is usually there almost every Monday playing some Pauper with me with 2 other guests. And on Thursdays, we play some casual Commander. Last Thursday of the month, which will be tomorrow, we're going to play Oathbreaker. Chris is along for that ride.
And I built a Pauper Oathbreaker deck, so
yeah,
I'm stoked for that.
Other than that, let me draw my 7. I am playing Fynn the Fangbearer. This is my baby Pauper deck. I absolutely love it. It's the second Pauper deck I ever built. And if the chat knows me well, I love playing Poison and Infect. So this is a big Infect and Poison deck. I'm going to come out fast swinging. I probably won't stay alive long because everybody's going to want to kill me. I will play a Painted Bluff and pass the turn.
Okay. My name is Derek. I am pretty much just on Twitter at Derek Dear Reader, all one word, as most tags and names on Twitter are. I'm also a member of the Pauper Commander Rules Committee, so I am just trying to engage the format and people out there making content a little bit more. And raise awareness. We've been on a big kick lately, so I just want to kind of keep the ball rolling.
Kick's an understatement right now for what's going on with this community.
It's been an exciting quarter, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Tonight I'm going to be playing Mischievous Catgeist. This is a card that has 2 faces. It's 2 cards in one. The first half here is a 2-mana 1/1. When it deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card, and I can disturb it for a blue and 2 colorless. What that means is that if it's in my graveyard, I can cast from my graveyard for that cost, and when it returns, it's an aura. Cat-like Curiosity. Enchants a creature. Whenever that enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, I can draw a card. So we're gonna do some bluish kinds of things, not like control-y stuff, but more like tempo-y sorts of things. Attack with some creatures, make them unblockable, draw some cards, that kind of stuff. And they'll probably die a glorious yet embarrassing death. All right, so we're gonna draw my card here. I'm gonna play a Halimar Depths tapped as my land for turn. So enters the battlefield with the top 3 cards from my library, return them in any order, and then I'll pass a turn.
Hey, my name's Tyler. I run a podcast called Commander Paradise with my friend Ryan. And we drop episodes like every other Tuesday. We just did yesterday. We dropped an episode about the article that Sheldon Minery just released a couple weeks ago about the Rules Committee and where they are and like what they're doing, what their plans are for the future. We just kind of talked about that article and like what we think about where Commander is right now, stuff like that. And then we also have an episode coming out next week about the color white in Commander, or in 2 weeks, excuse me. Yeah. So we talk about all kinds of stuff, scaffs. Yeah. Anywhere you listen to a podcast, you can find it. It's called At Command Paradise. And then today I'm playing Sky Spirit. This really weird card. I just picked it because Rebecca Guay is my favorite artist. My favorite Magic artist, and it's 2 colors, so I thought it would be decent. And she's a 2-mana or 3-mana 2/2 flying first strike in Azoria's colors. So it's just kind of a Voltron strat. I'm just gonna load her up with make her big and then swing and then try and commander damage you out with this weird card. And that's basically all I got. And then land for turn. Oh, I can draw. Actually, I have to draw. And then I will play a tapped Glacial Floodplain and pass turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play do a forest into an expedition map. I am playing Toggo and Ich-Tekkik. It is the deck that I absolutely love because I love Toggo way more than anyone else should. I'm trying to probably build every color with Toggo at some point. I've built 3 of the 5 color combinations thus far. I love Toggo. I have all the cards signed by a bunch of people from the community itself. It's one of my babies. So yeah, just gonna play a turn 1 forest into a expedition map and just pass the turn.
Alrighty, I will draw for turn. Play a forest for turn. And then I will get it started. Pay 2 and bring out Fynn.
Great.
then I will do a 0 drop of the Accord Shield. When it equips, it's a 0 +0 +3 and has Vigilance, and it's 3 to equip. And I will pass the turn after that.
All right, so I'm going to draw my card. And here, I'm going to play an island for turn. And then I'm just going to cast my commander, Mischievous Catgeist, and pass turn.
And Tyler's gone.
RIP.
Now he's just a spirit.
Did my video cut out?
Yeah, you've been cut out.
Okay, it'll come back. My internet has been crazy the last couple of days. It's been annoying.
All of my basics are the Jumpstart Spirit basics, so maybe just send them into the.
You were a little spooked.
I'll play a snow-covered island, and then play a Mind Stone and pass.
All right, I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna do a Great Furnace, tap 2 for a Mind Stone, and pass the turn after that.
Alrighty, I will untap and draw. I'm gonna pay 2 and play Belt Feather Sandals. Equipped creature has flying and haste, and it's 2 to equip. I will then go to combat, and Chris, it's tradition. I'm gonna swing at you, bud.
And I will take the 1 and then 2 infect. And then also
And then I will
tie you the life total as well when you get the chance, because you are ahead of us.
Oh, yes.
And then I will pass the turn after that.
Tap and draw a card. I'm going to start with an island for turn. We'll go to combat. We'll attack Tyler for 1 with my commander. Commander damage. And I'll trigger and draw a card. And what we're going to do is cast a Sage of Epiteer. So this is a 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards from my library and put them back in any order. So we'll put them back like, we'll do it like that. And then we'll just pass a turn there.
Untap and draw, and do my commander. 2/2 flying first strike, and then I'll do a tapped included step.
It looks like your video went out again on my end, at least.
Yep.
There we go.
Boom.
There's that Sky Spirit.
And a tap land and pass turn.
All right, I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to play out Toggo. Then I'm going to play a tapped Gruul Turf, bouncing back Great Furnace, and I'm going to make a rock token.
And here come the rocks.
And it is Stenka. It's in Swedish, because it is the instructions on how to make rocks. Play the land, pick up the rock, throw the rock, deal some damage.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yes. Pass turn.
Alrighty, I will untap and draw. Pay 1 and play Open the Gate. Search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library.
Or a gate card, right? Or you can get a gate card.
Technically, you can get a gate as well, yes.
Yeah, you can get a gate card too. As Chris knows, I have a problem with lands. No matter how many lands I put in a deck.
Because the system knows he's playing Infect on the predominancy of his deck, so he generally doesn't receive any lands over and over
just like
again.
playing golf with a handicap, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Since I didn't play a land for turn, I will play the forest. And
That's a combo right there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to put the sandals on Fynn, so it gives him flying and haste. Let's see. I'm going to go to combat and see how I want to do this. Derek, I'm going to swing at you with a 1/3 Death Touch Flyer.
1/3
commander as well.
Yeah, I'll take the damage.
And then you take 2 poison counters as well.
Yeah.
And then I will pass the turn.
Just my thing here. 2 and 1 damage from that. All right, here we go. We're gonna attack. Gonna attack EBshinee here for 1.
I will gladly take the 1.
All right, trigger, and I'll draw a card. Then we're going to pay 1 for a Fairy Seer.
That's commander as well, right?
Yes, it sure is.
Okay. Just double checking.
So ETB, we're going to scry 2, 1, 2. I'll put this on the bottom and this on the top. And then I've got 3 mana left. I will just pass the turn there.
Cool. I will untap. And then I will play Snow-Covered Forest. Plains. I don't have green in my deck. And then I'll do 5.
You never know.
That's true.
I'll do 5 for Knightly Valor and targeting my commander. It gives it +2/+2. And vigilance, and when it enters the battlefield, to make a 2/2 knight with vigilance.
So I might have a response. I'm going to cast Intervene and counter target spell that targets a creature.
And I'll pass turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna play land for turn, make another rock. I'm gonna do for 1 Impulsive Pilferer for 1 and floating a green right now. Krark Clan Shaman with the green floating. I cast Relic Progenitus. I'll just pass the turn after that.
Alrighty, I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna play a forest for turn, and then I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna put out a Rotwolf. Infect. Whenever a creature dealt damage by rot wolf this turn is put into the graveyard, I may draw a card. It is a 2/2, and then I will use the one more force and put out Adventuring Gear. Landfall. Whenever landfall enters the battlefield under my control, like equipped creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. Let's see. Chris, you don't have any flyers, but you got some rocks and mana open, huh?
Currently, no rocks are equipped.
No rocks are equipped. Okay. All right, buddy. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to come at you in the air,
Yep, take the 1 and then the 2 infect again.
and then I will pass the turn.
Play an island. I'm gonna cast Slip Through Space, targeting Mischievous Catgeist. So target creature cannot be blocked this turn. Draw a card. I'll go to combat. We'll attack Ich-Tekkik for 1 again. Cannot be blocked. So I draw a card.
I will take the 1.
Trigger. I'll draw a card. I got 4. I'll pay 2 and cast a Spire Golem for 2 mana. It's affinity for islands, and which I have 4. And then 6 cards in hand. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I'll play a tapped Lonely Sandbar. And then I'll do 3 for Heliod's Pilgrim, ETB, Searcher, and Aura.
I think it's funny when Tyler goes to play his turn, the screen goes black.
Like, did I
Sorry about
really
that.
play it?
No, you're good. You can keep doing what I'm doing. I keep thinking I'm the bottom screen because I'm so used to hosting, and I keep clicking Chris's name to minus stuff, and I'm like, nope, wrong screen.
Sorry, I'm thinking about what's against. I'm gonna grab Chains of Custody. Where did it go?
That's the one. It enchants a creature, gives it War 2, and then exiles the thing until the creature leaves play.
Yep, put it in my hand, and then I'll pass. Sorry, I want to change how I pay for that, if that's okay.
Yeah, no worries.
End turn, I'm gonna tap the relic to target EBshinee and crack my map. So, Eric, exile a target card from your graveyard.
I will exile Open the Gates.
I'll get Evolving Wilds. Alright, then go to turn. Play the island. I mean, the island, because it's got an island on it. Play Evolving Wilds, make a thing, crack the, and I will get Green Source. It's right at the bottom. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap 5 and cast my commander. Make a golem. And I pass turn.
I will untap and draw. I will pay 3 and play the Phyrexian Atlas. I can tap it for any color mana. If somebody is corrupt, when I tap it, that person with 3 or more poison counter loses a life. And I think the only person that's at that stage right now is Chris.
I love your Insta channel. Thank you very much, Rick of the North. Appreciate this quick stop by.
All right. I think I am just gonna hold up and pass the turn.
Draw a card. Gonna play an island for turn. Go to combat. I'll attack Tyler with Catgeist and Spire Golem.
Catgeist, and what was the second
2/4.
Spire Golem. 2/4 flying.
one? No blocks.
So that's 3 damage. And I'll trigger Catgeist, draw a card.
Okay, let's get some serious value overall. That's for sure.
Mhm.
This deck has a lot of little nuances that are not the most intuitive. And then I will pass the turn.
I'll do for Ocular Halo, enchanting my Heliod's Pilgrim.
Remind me what that does.
Yeah, so enchanted creature has tap, draw a card, and then I can pay white to give enchanted creature vigilance. It's enchanting my and I think that's all I got, so I'll pass turn.
I'm gonna tap Relic and target Derek. So one of the cards out of your bin.
Here, we'll let Tyler intervene.
Tap and draw. Going to do for 3. Workshop Assistant. It dies, return a thing. Artifact to my hand. Do 1 for a Faithless Looting. Draw 2, discard 2. Discarding a Wayfarer's Bauble and a Pirate's Pillage. 2. I cast Wedding Invitation. ETB, draw a card. I always do that all the time. I play a mountain, make a rock. For the 1 tapped, I cast Ginger Brute. I have the Gingerbread Man now. I do anything. I'm gonna just pass from there.
Untap and draws. I'm going to play the Fertile Thicket. ETB's tapped. When ETBs, I look at the top 5 cards of my library. If I do reveal up to 1 basic land from among them, that card on top and the rest in the bottom. So I will pull the top 5. 4, 5. Okay, all right.
Got that land.
Is the land. There is an Elvish Mystic, Tread Upon, the Tyrannus, the big dinosaur.
Yeah.
And the Toxic Scorpion. Them at the bottom, put the land at the top, and then I will pay the 1 to equip Adventuring Gear to Fynn. So whenever
Yes,
I
sir.
get land, he gets +2/+2.
Like once every 3 or 4 turns when you get a land.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
turns. Oof.
Yeah.
It'll be a doozy.
You know, and it's flying commander damage, you know. And then I will Chris, you don't have any flyers, right?
I do not. I'm on the ground.
Never has, never will. He's a man of courage. Feet on the ground.
Yes. Yep. I'll take said 1 again.
Coming at you, 1.
Go to 6 infect.
Yeah, but you got 27 more life.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass the turn after that.
Okie doke. One tap here and draw a card. We will, let's see. Go to combat. We'll attack Shine with Catgeist and Spire Golem.
Catgeist is a 1/1.
It is a 1/1.
So I'm gonna block with my 2/2 with infect.
So you'll take 2, and this will die.
And then whenever a creature dealt damage by roll fog dies, I get to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Still take 2.
Yes, sir. Pay 3 and we'll disturb.
Yeah. I'm going to get rid of the...
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Because I figure you're going to do it right now anyway.
Okay.
Just get rid of Slip Through Space. And...
I'll disturb the Geist.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal right now.
Put it on the Spire Golem. You've got 7 cards in hand. I'm just going to pass there.
At your end step, I will tap my Heliod's Pilgrim and draw a card. And then I will do 2 for +2 mace. And then I will do 3 for Kindly Visitor. 2/3 lifelink disturb. And that is all I got. I passed it.
Untap. I'm gonna put these 3 rocks, these 3 creatures, like this.
Yeah, loading them up.
Play a Maestro's Theater. Go look for a mountain. Gain a life. Bring it myself back up. The mountain. Make another rock. I'm just gonna pass the turn after that, leaving up the mana.
Alrighty.
I mean,
I
2
will
rocks.
untap and draw. I'm gonna play a forest for turn, so that triggers Adventuring Gear on Fynn, so it makes him a 3/5.
Before the trigger resolves, I'm gonna tap 2 creatures and deal 4 damage to it.
Now I can technically tap 3 and put the Accord Shield on it and give it +3, right?
No, because
Not at
it's
instant speed.
instant speed right now.
It's instant speed, huh?
Right. So yeah, the trigger from Adventuring Gear is on the stack right now.
Yep. So Finn's dead.
Counters on these things.
That was only 4 damage, right?
Yep.
He would technically be a 3/5.
Yeah, but it's before that trigger resolves.
Before that trigger
Yeah,
resolves.
so it's still
Okay.
right now a 1/3.
So that really doesn't change much. It's going to cost 2 more. So I'm going to pay the 4, bring Fynn back out. I'm going to pay. Do I want to do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be salty. I'm going to pay 1 forest, and I'm going to tap the Phyrexian Altar, so Chris should lose a life.
Yep, go to 27.
I'm going to equip the sandals on the Fynn again, so he's flying in haste.
Before that goes through, I'm going to tap the rock, deal 2 damage to it.
Yep.
These go to 3, 3, and 3. I'm going to sacrifice 1. So right now there's 1 damage on the stack to each creature. 2 damage. What are these?
Each creature without flying.
That's the thing,
Right.
yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what the other two dudes are right now. All flying, right? No, the other one's not flying.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do 2. I think that flies as well down there, right? No, it does not. That flies. I'm just gonna do 1. I think probably not. The PT on this dude.
1, 2.
Yeah, I'll do 2. So 2 damage to each creature without flying. 5.
Wolf's gone.
5.
Stage of Epicurus.
In response to that, I'm just going to tap my Pilgrim and draw a card.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's a treasure token.
The Fynn is dead as well, I believe, right?
Correct. I'm gonna bring back the Wayfarer's Bottle to my hand.
I don't believe so, because you only did 2 damage with a rock.
And
2
then-
damage from.
and then 2 damage from.
The stuff without flying, right?
Yeah, that's before
Oh
you.
no! Yeah, Fynn has flying.
It was before with the attached trigger.
With the I see. With the
Yeah.
attached with the equipped or activate.
And then Toggo's dead. I can't keep getting hit with infect, so I have to have.
Sorry, what's the thing that was dinging the damage? Clark, what?
It was Quark, Clan,
And Shaman.
Shaman. There's a dash between the
Sick.
Quark and Clan.
Well, I guess I'll pass the turn.
All right.
Well, I'm at 6 infect. Kind of need to blow the roll a little.
You're
I'll draw
about
my
to
card
hit
here.
9.
We will go to combat. We'll attack You Shine for 3. in the
I
air.
will take it.
Trigger Spire Golem. I'll draw a card from a Cat-like Curiosity. Or its Cat-like Curiosity, I should say. Then we're going to pay 1 and cast a Lantern Bearer. So this is another Disturb creature. It's a 1/1 flyer for 1. And it disturbs from the graveyard for 3, just like the Catgeist. And it enters as an enchantment. It gives a creature, enchanted creature, +1/+1 and flying. Right now it's just a 1/1 flyer. Then we'll pass turn.
Tyler, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
I'm untapped. I've drawn.
He's making
I
tactical
will.
decisions.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
Actually deciding what and what not to show us on his screen, apparently.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No worries, man. You're good.
I got nothing. to hide.
Anti-telepathy card.
Playing Gold Vein pick for 2. And then I will move to equip it to my commander. So it gets +1/+1 and deal damage, make a tread. And then I'll move to combat. I'll swing 3 flying first strike at Chris.
Yep.
Or,
I would
no,
take.
Chris.
Okay, I'll take 3. What, 24, and then 3.
Deal damage, make a treasure.
Yep.
Move to my second main phase. I have options. Going to. Yeah, it's super weird. Like my internet is at some points it'll be like at 180 megabits per second, and then it just goes all the way down to like 0, and then 30 seconds later it goes all the way back up, and then it goes back down. It does it like every 2 minutes.
Gotta love our
I don't-
ISPs.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. And then I'll do a blue for witness protection.
Nice.
Witness protection. Whose witness are you protecting?
It's gonna be your Spire Golem.
My Spire Golem response. I'm going to cast Shore Up, targeting Spire Golem. So gate attack proof, gets +1/+1 and untaps.
Cool, you got it. And then
Okay, I'm gonna untap all. It's whatever there. Draw, do a Gruul Guildgate, and the biggest reason why I did the whole altar stuff because I had Brad do the Guildgate, Ich-Tekkik, and Toggo.
Oh, right on.
Toggy's not out, so I'm not gonna make a rock. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recast Toggy, because order of operations, obviously. Do 1, 2. Do I do that? No. Back the treasure. This goes to 6, and then Mind Stone for a Farseek. Go look for the Mountain Forest card in my deck. The Highland Forest. Make another rock. I will go to combat. Gotta pay 1, so Gingerbrew can only be blocked by haste, and I'll swing a 7/7 at Derek.
7/7.
I will then probably just pass it. I'll pass after that.
Ready. I will untap and draw. I'm going to play a Hunter Maze. ETB's tapped. If I tap it, it adds a forest. If I pay a colorless and a forest and sack it, I get to draw a card. Chris, your Golem's technically an artifact, right?
Just the Golem, though, not
Yeah.
Ich-Tekkik.
So I'm going to use the Phyrexian. She would lose a life.
Yep, go 23.
Tap the plains. Tap 2 more forest. And I'm going to do Breaker Insurance. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. I'm going to kill that Golem.
Alright, Golem dies. These go up 7 each.
Yep. I'm going to play a Carter Shield for free, and then I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap my cards here. Okay.
Can we just say how Ren the Realm Breaker, the TCG player, already has it at $72 for the borderless?
Oh, you love to see.
it'll crash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 100% just hype right now. Got the
Pre-order
world ready.
prices are always
First-
ridiculous.
First thing we're going to do here is go to combat, I think. With what, though, you may ask? We're going to attack the Fairy Seer and Spire Golem.
Use your imagination.
Where are they going to go? They're going to go at my dear friend Tyler in the sky.
Is that
3 damage. Trigger and draw a card. Then we'll play Wing Crafter. This Soul Bond. I'll choose not to Soul Bond it though. But when it is paired with another creature, both creatures are flying. And then I am done.
You don't want to get super flying? I see how it is.
No, I want to save it.
at your instep? I'm gonna stack my treasure for a blue, and then do for Guardian's Mage Mark. Enchant creature targeting my commander, and then creatures you control that are enchanted get +1/+1.
Oh, nice.
That's a cool card. I'll play a Snowcover Play.
Like, I took advantage of the Atraxa run at Magic Philly, though, so that was nice. Yeah, Eugene, it's definitely one of those things with the that Atraxa spike definitely helped a couple of us.
I'll pay 3. I'll move to equip my commander with +2 makes. And then I'll move to combat, and I will swing it's a 2/2 +2, so 4 +5 +6, so it's a 6/6 flying. First strike. How many cards in hand, Derek?
Oh, great.
7 cards.
with a bunch of mana open.
Blue being blue.
I'm gonna swing at you, Derek.
Let's do. How big is it? You said.
It's a 6/6. Flying first strike.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I gotta get in the icky triggers on every artifact. That's my pooch.
If you read the card, it explains.
I
the
have
card.
done that every single game. Like literally every single game I forget it. I'm like, oh, artifacts went into the bin.
We're gonna do this. So I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna cast Resculpt, targeting my fairies here.
Cool.
I'm gonna exile it. Make a 4/4 elemental token. I have something around here for that. Got one of these guys that I'll draw on. Oh, where's my marker? Here it is. Got 4/4 elemental. Is blue red. Okay. So when he enters, I'm gonna soul bond it. Wingcrafter, and I'll block with Wingcrafter. Make sense? That track?
Yep.
Right.
So just block with one Wingcrafter. Okay.
That's it for me.
So does your elemental have flying forever?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a larger beater.
Sweet. Pastor.
All right, I'm gonna crack the relic. Everyone exile their graveyards.
In response,
Yep.
I'm going to cast Send to Sleep.
Yep.
I have Spell Mastery, so I'm going to tap 2 creatures, and they will not untap on their controls next turn. So we're going to tap the Sky Spirit, and we're going to tap the Ginger Brute.
In response, I'll
Mhm.
flash in Cradle as safety, and I'll give it hexproof.
He's gonna go up. All right, all good. I'm gonna untap. That stays tapped. Draw for turn. I'm gonna do for 3. I'm gonna do Emerald Gear Smasher. Sacrifice an artifact, and it deals 2 damage to each opponent. That's a tap ability. Put these 2 rocks on these 2 creatures. I'm gonna crack Wedding Invitation, so it can't be blocked this turn. This goes to 3. Goes to 3. I will swing at tie for 10.
He's just a big dude, right?
It can't be blocked.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll take that.
After that, I'm gonna crack on my
That's also-
stone now.
And damage too.
All right, crack the stone, draw a card.
Did you just swing at me with Ginger Brute?
No, it was tapped from before. It was the Ich-Tekkik that swung.
Okay.
The unblockable was from Wedding Invitation. Crack, sacrifice the crack, can't be blocked. Pay 1 for a Wayfarer's Bubble again. Gonna crack it now, screw. Crack it. He's go to 5. We'll look for
Hey, everybody, he shields down.
Yeah,
He shields down.
now's the
Get
time.
him.
I get a land. I'm gonna get one of those bouncy special lands. I'll get T Expanse, and I'm gonna crack the fort for that. Give some time. I need 2 rocks. I'll pass the turn.
We'll untap and draw. Well, 1, 2, 4, 2. Yeah, I'll risk it. I'll risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna tap 6, bring out Fynn again. Chris, I swear to God, if you send him back, you can't because you don't have any mana.
Yeah, I'm tapped
Yeah,
down.
no mana. This is your time to shine.
Yeah, this is
You got a
time.
turn.
All right. All right. We'll tap 2. 1 using the Atlas, so Chris, you'll lose life.
Yep.
I'm gonna put
22.
the candles on Fynn, so giving flying and haste. I'm gonna go to combat, and Chris, I'm gonna swing at you for 1 in the air with 2 poison counters.
Take the 1, go to 8 poison. All right, so I know where I have to go next.
And then I will pass the turn.
Play a Forge of Heroes as my land for turn. We're going to pay 4. We're going to cast a spell called Last Thoughts. So it's a sorcery from Gatecrash. Draw a card and a cipher. So I'm going to exile it, coded onto Spire Golem. So when it deals combat damage to a player, I can put a copy of the spell in the stack and cast it. But I'm going to see here. We're going to go at Shine to... for 2. I'll trigger, draw a card. Pay 3 and cast a Warwing Siren. This is a 1/3 flyer. It's heroic. Whenever it becomes a target of a spell, whenever I cast a spell that targets it, rather, I put a 1/1 counter on it. And I will pass the turn with 2 mana. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand. Oh, and I actually cast a Last Thoughts as well. So 6 cards, sorry.
Sorry to steal your thunder, Derek. I'm also going to play a Forge of Heroes, and then
The poor imitation, my friend.
Greatness is set to defeat.
you're not going to swing your Ginger Brute at me on your turn, are you?
No, the predominancy right now has to be Eric.
Yeah, I think he's kind of priced into his next to text.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do 3 for Chains of Custody, targeting my commander. Enchant a creature. My commander has Ward 2, and then when it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. If that resolves, I'm going to target your.
I'll cast Dive Down, give it hexproof.
In response, I will pay 2 an Arcane Denial.
Ooh, nice.
This is exiled. This goes.
Then
This exiled.
it could come back. And then I will move to combat. And I'll swing my Sky Spirit at Derek. Just a big
Block with Lantern Bear.
I'll pass turn.
On your upkeep, I'll draw 2 cards.
Yep. Draw.
And I draw a card.
Pay 2 for an Alchemist Vial. Draw a card. Oh, so I have protection with the Vial at least against him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap 7 for a Maul Splicer.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna make 2 Golems. Golems have trample this turn.
That being a common is wild.
Yeah, it's
Just 7 mana, 1/1.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they controlled it.
But, I mean, you get 7 power
In
3 permanents.
I'm gonna tap Emerald, sacrificing a y'all take 2 damage, and I put a 1/1 on each golem I control. Goes to 6. I have to do it, so Eric, I'm swinging at you. 24, 26.
I am dead, my friend. And I do have a lull in my hand, but I needed to swing at you.
Fair. I'm then gonna pass the turn.
So I have, my dear friend Tyler, proposition. I have many resources in my hand, and you're at precarious life total. I will not swing at you this turn if you don't attack me. We're going to cast Tygam Strike, targeting Whirlwind Siren.
Yep.
Broke trigger, I'm going to die here. Strike resolves, gets +2/+0, can't be blocked this turn. It's exiles because it's a rebound card. We're going to cast Aqueous Form, targeting Whirlwind Siren. General creature can't be blocked, and whenever it attacks, scry 1. Gets another counter. Pay 3 Disturb Lantern Bearer on my graveyard, targeting Elemental. It's +1/+1 and flying. Then we'll attack Chris in the air for 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, 8.
Well, that's not all. That's not all, folks. We're gonna pay 2 and cast Mordenkainen's Polymorph, targeting Whirling Siren. So it's gonna be a base power 4/4 creature.
Yeah, before
Broke trigger.
That's fine. So it's gonna be 4.
So it's gonna be a 4/4 plus 3 counters.
7.
7 plus 12 damage total.
12. Okay, that's what I thought it was gonna be. All right, so I go to 9.
When I attack, I have a trigger
You scry 1.
to scry 1. And I'll leave that on top. And then Tygam Strike is in exile. We'll be rebounded. Then I'll pass turn.
At your upkeep, Ty, I'm gonna crack the vial, and it can't attack or block this turn. Your creature.
It has ward 2.
Son of a fuck. Sorry.
I don't know if I have enough to get you.
It's on the edge. That's why. Yeah,
You can do it.
I forgot about the word too. That's why.
I'm close. Okay. Because I got +1, so 2, +2, so 4, +1, so 5. More damage. I'm gonna crack Mindstone.
All right,
Actually, gonna do that. But we did not get it.
I'm gonna crack the vial for the other thing either way, just for you never know.
So we'll do this. We'll do 2 for Transcendent Envoy Aura spells. I cast cost 1 less to cast, and then I'll do 3. Actually, just 2. For Infiltrator's Mage Mark. Creatures I control that are enchanted get +1/+1. It can't be blocked except by creatures with Defender. So I have 8 power.
So you can play the Mage Mark on your lifelinking creature.
Yes, that's actually the move for sure. And then I'll move to combat and I'll swing for
So the ancestor can't swing, but a vial.
Oh, you vialed that one. Okay.
I'm gonna because like that one I can target.
I see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you want to put that on that? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that and deal 8 to you.
Yeah. Go down to 1. All right. Turn.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, untap. I'm gonna crack this to do 2 damage to each y'all's. Put counters on all this. 3, 4, and 4. I'm gonna crack this rock. Do 2 damage to Derek's face. Goes to 4. Just so I can make sure there's no extra tricks. 5 and 5. And with that, put this rock over here and then crack that rock as well. Do 2 damage to Derek's face again. No, that's yes. I killed it. Then go to combat. I'm gonna swing these 2 at Derek and these 2 at. They have trample.
Oh, they do have trample. Cool.
Yep. All right. That's the ball game.
Huzzah!
I thought for sure you had 1 more point of damage on them.
I thought I was super.
It was a gamble.
Are y'all up for another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna do another one.
Yeah, I'll run it back. I
All
might
right.
play a different deck.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
do
gonna
a quick
play,
5. We'll do a quick 5. That way everyone can do like bathroom breaks and whatnot, and then we'll swing back. All right, so put this on the pause screen.